Hello, welcome this evening. We have a new video tonight that was previewed the last time I dropped a video down, which is actually quite a few weeks ago. I went on vacation to Alaska to see some friends, and I'm seriously considering moving to Juneau. Then I've met somebody, and it's just been in a very exciting sort of few weeks, so I need to get back into the swing of things. So here we go with the tarot dice. So we do cover some really weird things on this thing from time to time. Most of the decks I feel are fairly standard, although the Spirit fake Halloween Spirit Halloween Store fake tarot deck was actually pretty weird, I thought. So we're doing something, you know, pretty weird today. Now this is what goes inside this tube, sort of the cover for the tube, and then we have a mat. And this reminds me of my childhood. I don't know if anybody else went to school where they like had things like this that you would put down so that you would ruin desks. It's got like that sort of textury kind of material to it. So the general idea behind a tarot dice is that you have 13 dice, and you have to throw them and then put them on here for what means what. The only issue, of course, I have with these dice, other than the fact that there's next to no way to hold them all together and then like gently drop without like losing a couple at a time and not knowing what order they fell in, is that you can't get the cards that are on the same dice to show up in the same reading. So either you like throw one of them down, write it down, and then pick it up. Or like if this placemat here you have, you throw them all down and then you put them in order. But then that means that like the devil can never show up in a reading with the Ace of Cups. So, I mean, I'm guessing that's why this never caught on as a divination method, because obviously that is the big flaw. It just limits certain readings, like you just can't have them. So what I like most about this particular thing is how they have reduced the concept of the tarot deck symbolism down to a very concrete, easy to understand item. So we've got the Tower, and obviously this is that, and we've got the Fool, which is a jester's hat. So these are very easy to understand symbols. This is like King of Swords, I believe, although I don't know. Like, which one of these is the king and which one of these is the queen? They've got a booklet that came with it. A nice, looks like a pamphlet booklet, because you've got like a copy, a black and white copy of the picture on the front, and then a very simple staple binding. So it was created by Tarot to See Incorporated, 2002, all rights reserved. So it's a concept that I like enjoy, but I guess there's a reason we have tarot cards and not tarot dice running all over the place. You just sort of have to accept the fact that there's a definite flaw with these. Let's get a little into the sort of translations that they have and compare them to standard Rider-Waite. This deck is, of course, based off of the Rider-Waite meanings pretty closely. And like, this looks like the Empress. Let's see. What is the difference between the Empress and the High Priestess? Gotta find this. It's, oh look. There's the Magician. It's pretty easy to understand. And I like that. I like that, like if I could make a stamp set out of these and use that as like a tarot diary, that would be incredible. It would be incredibly effective, and I just feel like it's something I want to do. Like I want to give this to somebody, be like, all right, I need you to make a stamp set about this size of these imageries so that I can use it. I guess this is the High Priestess because she's got a moon and a cloud with her as well. So that's the way of differentiating that from the Empress, which is interesting. And I don't know why they put like a male sign with the Chariot. Maybe that's just because there's like a guy that's on the back of it, or just a male energy. Anyway, the moon is pretty easy to read. The stars are pretty easy to read. The sun is pretty easy to read. The world is a pretty easy to read card. Death, a little Grim Reaper head. I don't know if this is supposed to be like the wheel. I'm not sure. Okay. I may have to stumble through some of this stuff. And I wonder if they put things on the same dice that have similar meaning, but I know not really, because the death is on the same as like the moon and the stars and the sun. And that's definitely a series that you can get in a reading. So, general instructions. Remove the mat from the tube, place it in front of you. Person selected the card. Place tarot dice in the tube. Replace the cap and then card rolls the tube 3 times forward and 3 times back across the mat while concentrating on the question. So, like this. With the dice inside. Okay. Ooh. Didn't know the tube got to be part of this. Tarot now rolls the dice out horizontally across the top of the mat all at once. Oh, so because of that you sort of drop it and then like that's your order. That makes sense. Okay, I can see that. So really the only flaw is that you can't have certain cards in the same reading or same, you know. All symbols or cards that roll out of the tube except those are truly reversed upside down. The inquiry must be read upright. Place the dice on the corresponding number on the mat in the same order they were rolled out the tube. Each of the 13 dice locations on the mat corresponds to the divination. Or, yeah, I'm having issues with the word. Divinatory or reverse meaning of the particular character or symbol as relationship to the question of the tarot in the reading. Experienced readers may use any method they are comfortable with, the Celtic method, the Tree of Life, or the new system just for fun. We hope you beginners use this system to begin a lifelong tarot experience. So, I suppose this is something like I would give a person who had done maybe a very short study group, maybe like a 6-week course, and be like, all right, so this is fun. Tell me why I didn't catch on. And see if they catch on why this doesn't catch on. And then it goes into the minor suits first, which is weird. Most decks go into the major ones first. King of Wands. Queen of Wands. Okay, so the little soft tops are the queens. So this is a king. It's the King of Wands. And the little squishy topped ones are queens. And that's a Queen of Swords. The Knight of Wands has the little thing around it. I think that's a Knight of Cups. It's got sort of a bannerish looking thing. And the page is just like a little elf looking kid in a hat. This is like a Page of Cups. Ten of Wands obviously has 10 wands on it. So on and so forth. So let's compare some divination meanings. Gonna get down to defining, get divine time, divine time. Every let's do a little divination. So King of Wands in the original Rider Riot. Physical and emotional nature. This card attributes dark, ardent, lithe, animated, impassioned, noble. He uplifts a flowered wand and wears like his 3 correspondents in suits, which is called a cap of maintenance between his crown. Dark man, friendly countryman, generally married, honest, and conscious. This one is kind, helpful, caring, blonde man. So this one has a change in hair color. Of enterprise, authority, married, honest, yeah, other than the hair color, it's the same. Because this one says a dark man, and this deck says it's a blonde man. Reversed meaning. Good, but severe, austere, yet tolerant. Good but harsh, self-disciplined, severely immoral, yet endurable. Could mean possibility of opposition or advice that should be followed. So there is some differences, to be honest. Not a huge difference, but definitely some. There's no doubt about that. Let's keep going. This one is a Queen of Her Name, blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman, center of attention, and that's the dice. And the Rider White is dark woman or country woman, friendly, chaste, loving, honorable. Love of material possessions? That's on both. Love of money is in both. Okay. Well, I don't even know how to feel about the whole blonde, dark-haired thing in card readings anyway. Sometimes it works out for me, and sometimes the difference between light brown hair and blonde sometimes gets a little confused. And like strawberry blonde, color is so interpretable. Alright, let's go to King of Cups. Fair man, fair of business, and this one is a man with light brown hair. Could be interpreted either way. I just talked about, you know, light brown hair and fair hair can be sometimes the same. With power to create, or maybe maybe a scientific or artful man of business, divination, law, or divinity, or law, or teacher. Yeah, it's about the same. Man of business, law, or divinity, responsible, obliged to the clearance, also the art and science, including those who profess science, law, art, and creative intelligence. So, yeah, they're doing the thing with the hair color, but you know the definitions aren't that far off. Let's pick a non-colored hair card. Let's go with the 10 of Cups. So in the dice, it's nirvana, a happy family, deep and lasting love, true friendship, success, happiness abounds, attaining your heart's desire. Contentment in the Rider-Waite Tarot. Contentment, repose of the entire heart, the perfection of that state, which several cards pictures. Person who's taking charge of the prince's interest, also the town, village, or country inhabited by the crown. Slightly different. Some of it's the same. So, okay. Now, we do this in every single divination video, is we sit down and try to do a reading. I'm a little apprehensive today because I haven't done a reading for myself since meeting somebody new. And I'm wondering if the dice are going to pop up something for me. And I was trying to hold off on doing any sort of divination with this relationship because it's so brand shiny new. I don't want it to be changed by some sort of divination outcome. Just let it be for a little bit. Alright. Alright, so we are going to do it like it says. Put all the dice in the tube. Shake it back and forth 3 times. And now we are going to let them fall out one by one so that it is in order. And take the order. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is all the way over here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. So let's get reading. So we have here, looks like we have a Hierophant. And this is in the subject under discussion, the Hierophant. Let's get us to the Major Arcana, which is at the back of the book in a weird way. But we're gonna do it with this curvy book. Represents conventional wisdom, a need to confirm social acceptance, a search for the spiritual meaning of religious ceremonies. Okay. So we are searching for religious ceremonies. Conventional wisdom. Let's get it done. Let's find the death card, because it's the next one. Changes are coming. It's death. Oh yeah. Regeneration and major change. Life changes. The end of an emotional relationship. Chaos, physical or mental illness. Birth and renewal. And this is the environment of the inquired that which surrounds you. The next one is the past, what is behind you. We have King of Swords. It is the King of Swords. It's gonna be the King of Swords. Swords. Men with dark hair, a powerful authority, a wise man, advice and judgment are fair and impartial, commanding and unemotional. Oh, that sounds like one of my teachers. In my past. In my past. In my past. Temperance. Nope. That is 7. I need to go over here for 4. I've got 4 of Pentacles. 4 Pentacles, Pentacle. 4 of Pentacles. 4. Let me see. Oops, at least it has it to the back like I expect it to be before the Major Arcana. 4 of Coins. They don't call them Pentacles. Hang on to your money. Could indicate an ungenerous or miserly individual. Indication of gifts or inheritance. So, what you have to work with now. Oh, that's the dude that's like grabbing his stuff. Right, so I'm trying to save money to do things. So that makes sense. That makes sense. I gotta save my monies. Cause they're changes, leaving stuff behind, trying to find some sort of spiritual meaning in my life. I totally wouldn't put myself on the camera today because I'm super cute in a vest today, but I dropped some ketchup on my shirt, so you're not going to see me today. And we have the High Priestess. Love lady is the present, what which you are leaving behind. about to leave. This behind, this behind, this behind, this behind. The eternal virgin, subconscious mind, social superiority, the balancing between movement and resistance and mystery. I'm leaving behind mystery. Gracious. And the subconscious mind. And then we have 5 of cups. 5 of cups. Cups. We're gonna have some emotional work to do with the 5 of cups. Bitter resentment from loss, leaving behind sadness and regret, can mean marriage or a sinister union will carry with it bitterness. Desire, ideal, wish, or question. So I guess marriage? Marriage is the desires, ideal, wish, or question. Bitter resentments from loss, leaving behind sadness and regret. Leaving behind sadness and regret can mean marriage or a sinister union that will carry with it bitterness. Sinister union. Yes, marriage or sinister union. Or is marriage a sinister union? That's fascinating. Y'all are just doing it for fun for me. You're just making me question all my things. I've got temperance. Temperance, temperance. Change. Who or what is going to change things? Temperance, balance. I just need it to be even on both sides of me now. Gotta balance, gotta make my life. Habitual moderation, a harmonious mixture, taking things one day at a time, merging of 2 different forces, mixed marriage. Mixed marriage. Gracious. Got marriage twice in here. I'm gonna get married. It's gonna be a thing. Alright, we have King of Cups. The reason, feeling, inquiry, attitude at the time of the reading. King of Cups got emotional things in check. He can do it now. Man with light brown hair with the power to create. Maybe scientific or artful. A man of business, divinity, or law. A teacher. Sounds like the new guy in my life. That's pretty sexy. Turn of events, how events will evolve is 2 of Cups. Oh, I like 2 of Cups in this position. This is super friendly. Early stages of infatuation, a union of 2 kindred spirits, soul mates, united in passionate love, harmony, and cooperation. Oh my gosh, that makes me sound amazing. We're gonna do amazing things together, me and this dude. Man, I was so worried about this reading, and now I'm not. This is a good one. I like this one. Oh yes, how events will evolve. Super fun. This is what I mean. Yeah, this is what I need. Happening, what effects others will have on you. Oh my, that's a lot of swords. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of swords. Other people are gonna be like, no, you can't do this, love. You might travel across water, save passage from former woes. You might give power of authority to an agent or friend. Oh my god, we're gonna move to Judo together. It's gonna be great. I'm super excited. Oh my god, this reading is amazing. I was so scared of it, and it's so good. Gracious. I mean, I know you've got issues, tarot dice, but you're giving me a fantastic reading. I'm just loving you. You're like a good travel deck that's not perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect, but definitely like, this is more durable when you think of like going in like a bag and like moving around and stuff, as opposed to cards which can rub against each other and start to break down. And we have guidance, whether negative or positive. 4 of Swords. Retreating alone to private contemplation and solitary exile. Convalescing from illness. Taking a break from the grind. Oh. Spending some alone time. Alone. Contemplation. Private contemplation. We've got 2 hearts. The future where you will be in future surroundings. The future where you will be in future surroundings. Oh, is that the lovers? Is that the lovers I see? I think that is the lovers. Man. Can't wait till he watches this video. It's gonna be like, well, I mean, the spirits have spoken. It's all the good things. Where are you at, lovers? New relationship, physical attraction, love, beauty, and commitment, marriage. Oh my god, this is the third, like, marriage thing in this reading. Choice leading to responsibility, sharing with another person. I'm just blushing. I'm just blushing. Gracious. My gracious. And then King of Staves. Is it staves in this one or is it wands? What are we doing here? They're wands. It's wands in this one. I've already gone over the King of Wands. And now he's showing up. Kind, helpful, caring, blonde man out of enterprise and authority, is married, honest, conscientious, true to heart, or good marriage. Oh my god, there's four. There's four. Four marriage thingies in the whole. Oh my gracious, I met the man. The one and only man I'm gonna marry. I sound silly, but I'm trying not to like explode. Obviously you can't see my face on camera, so you don't see the blushing and the like slightly overwhelmed tilt to my face. Okay, well it's November 5th when I'm doing this. Remember the 5th of November, gunpowder, treason, and plot. I can think of no reason why gunpowder, treason should ever be forgot. God, I'm gonna watch V for Vendetta tonight. I have to do that after this. That's exciting. I'll make myself some tea and watch some Hugo Weaving. Be awesome. Okay. So, obviously there is some drawbacks to this, but it's still a very effective method of divination. There are a lot of older divinations that don't use cards and use things like dice or stones or feathers or whatnot. So I found this particular method interesting just because it does sort of harken back to those days, but it still uses the divination meanings that you would have in the modern Rider-Waite Tarot. I don't know if this company is still around because this was, of course, created back in like 2002. I will try to take a look on that one. I don't know exactly who created this. It was created by Tarot to See Incorporated, P.O. Box 561985, Charlotte, North Carolina. www.tarotc.com. I'll have to look on that website and see if they're still kicking around. If I found this from like some sort of bargain bin leftover resale thingy on Amazon. If you liked this video, please give me a like. If you want to see more like it, please subscribe. If you have any comments about this video, good or bad. I adore criticism simply because I want to get better and I want to improve myself. If you're mean about it, I'm just gonna assume you're a troll and not paying any attention to you. But if you do have like honest to God critiques, I would take them in a heartbeat because I feel like this channel has a lot of room to grow and be better. Please leave comments. Either way. If you want to get more of, if you actually want to buy this tarot dice set, I'm pretty sure you won't find another one like it. I simply had to get it because it felt very, very unique when I bought it. Right. So, thank you for watching my video. I will see you in the next one.